that she continued to need, and it was healing for her to know he was there. Knowing he was not there, she needed someone else to step in to the whole thing. So I would be afraid with Anna too, to pull away from her or terminate my connection with her. I might turn into another one of the walkers if I did that. She'd have not only Tom and Sarah and Joni, all these people, she'd have a George there too. I don't know if that would be true or not. But anyway, so she's just an amazing, wonderful person, and I'm so happy I did take her, and I would never have taken her if I'd known that headache she was going to give me, but I would know much less and couldn't tell you these stories if I hadn't lived through these headaches, okay? I have another story. You know, I'm in the middle right now of a series of stories that are kind of all highlighting the same idea. We need to reach for the subject of truth. We need to see the method in the madness. We need not to be hypnotized by the seeming absurdity of what's being claimed to be true or what's being asked of us, and instead try to find a way to understand that this person is expressing as best he or she can the deepest issues with which they're struggling. And often the difficulty we have lies in our own ignorance. And I look back upon the experiences with Anna and I see just how hard it was for me to see what she was talking about, but she was being really direct, not indirect at all, just kind of concrete and sometimes kind of symbolic, but she was saying what it was. And the length, it took 18 months to 2 years to get her a little bit more squared away, but the length of time it took, I don't know the answer to this question. Is it going to take that long anyway? Or is the problem that causes it to take so long is because the therapist was so stupid he wasn't able to listen to what was being said to him, and it took him a long time to realize what it is? You can't really tell for sure. I think more the latter, that if we're able to understand annihilation states, fragmentation states, experiences of being infinitely dead at the core of one's being, if you have a real familiarity with that, and with the kind of things people do when they're in the grip of that, you can say and do things that make someone feel understood and make a difference to this right away. It's going to be hard, probably, but the great challenge and impasses that you reach are really around moments of deep misunderstanding, which is certainly what happened here. And I'm building up on another case of the same thing, but I'm going to stop there today because it's too long a story to start. So go away.